Thanks for watching, everyone. It's Andrew from MAO Magic introducing the new Tile Mate. Now, Tile was founded a few years ago on like a self-starter campaign, and it did crazy amounts of business. And the original Tile got a lot of awards. I actually had a few of them, and since then they have come out with a second-generation Tile that is louder than in the past. Then they came out with the new Tile Slim, which is a really nice tile. It's very slim, works perfect for things like in a wallet. Well, now they have the new Tile Mate. Tile Mate is the smallest tile they've had. This is actually 25% smaller than the original tile. It's very tiny. I wish it still could maybe be a little bit smaller, but it is still very small. It does have a speaker on the back. It can play a few different tones that you can choose within the app, and there is a little key ring on here. This is a lot smaller than the original tile was as far as like that keyhole. It's a lot smaller. It used to be really big, which was actually kind of annoying when you had it on your keys. So they've slimmed that down a little bit amongst everything else. It also has a bit of a new look, but it's not too far deviated from the original design. Inside of the app, which has gotten a lot of updates over the years, you can simply hit the add button, click on the Tile Mini. I clicked on the Tile Slim because this is kind of a pre-release version. I can click the little button, which is actually that tile logo right on the front. When I squeeze that, it'll actually activate. I can hear a little noise and it'll pair directly to my phone. I can then choose from the list of items that I may want to track. So in this case, I'm going to set it up to attach to my keys, which is really what the Tile Mate is perfectly used for because it is so small. I can tap on that find button, my tile will ring, I can click done once I found the tile, or I can press the logo on the front. I do have a list view, or I can switch to a map view, so it'll either show your tile if it's within 100 feet or Bluetooth range, or it'll show the last known location of that tile. You can see if it's connected by going into the tile itself, so my key tile. If that ring around is, completely solid green, that means it's connected. If it's kind of dashed, it means it's nearby, and if it's gray, it's not within range at all. If it's green, I can tap that button and make it ring. Inside of Tile View, down on the bottom, I can actually share my tile, so I can share it with one other person. Inside of Options, I can view it on a map. Again, I can share it with someone, and it is limited to one person, which is a bit of a bummer, but at least it's something. At least it's more than 0 people, so you can share it with one significant other, make sharing or finding shared items a whole lot easier, something like a remote. And then I have options or details, which is what I'm looking at now, where I can change the name of the tile. I can change the picture, so I can actually take a picture of the keys or the remote or the headphones that it's attached to. And I can actually go through a list of all the different icons that they have already picked out. A couple that I like are an ID badge. I'm always forgetting my badge at my desk or my house, so it's really nice to know, like if I walk out without it, it's going to alert me that I've left it behind. And the same thing with my camera. If I need my camera for something, walk away and it's like, hey, you left your camera back there. And I can see that last known location if I really need to actually find out where I left my badge. On top of finding your tile and your lost items, you can double click or double squeeze the actual tile logo and use that to find your phone. So I have my phone here, and I'm going to turn it completely off volume-wise. I'm going to manually lower it all the way down. I'm going to flip the little toggle switch on the side, putting it into mute. So everything is kind of muted on here. I see that logo pop up. Phone is completely muted. I can't hear anything. However, when I double tap that button, my phone will still start ringing, and I'll have an alert on my screen saying your phone was rang from a tile, and you can let it know that you was found. Not only can you find it from a tile, but you can actually find it from the tile website, which is very similar to Find My iPhone. I would probably prefer to use that, but it is a good backup option if you never had that set up. There's also still the community feature. So if I've left something somewhere or something was stolen or misplaced, if anyone else with the Tile app installed on their phone happens to walk by and I've marked it as lost, it'll ping me that location and I can see where that person kind of marked that location without them ever knowing that they've helped participate in helping me find my device. There's so many different things that you can use Tile on. It's really up to you. The basic ones obviously are keys. I like putting it on my camera so I know if I walked away I get alerted by it. Headphones are something that I frequently kind of lose throughout the apartment or the house, so that's a good one to put on there. Remotes, purses, really the ideas of what you could put on this are endless. It's great to find things around the house or when you've forgotten things and need to know that last known location. Like my ID badge, that's a perfect one for where did I just have that? I can't remember, but I can find it easily enough on my phone. If you'd like to pick up the new Tile Mate for yourself, there are 2 links below down in the description, one from Tile itself and one from Amazon. Take your pick on where you'd prefer to shop from. Let me know what you think of the new Tile Mate down in the comments below. Please go ahead and subscribe. Until next time, this has been Andrew for MAO Magic.